Oh, hello there. Merry Christmas. It's June 12th. This is the trade review for today. And those guys are having some fun. Let's go have some fun.
Eva trades.
I wish I was there, to be honest with you. That's okay. I had a little bit of fun today. It was an easy trading day. It doesn't get much easier. Today's focus was on buying pullbacks. I had a very green day. I hit my daily goal and then some, 2 times my daily goal. As a matter of fact, I hit my daily goal in the first minute, and then I didn't trade again for a few minutes. And then at about the 6 minute mark, I traded again. Something like that. Put myself up over 2.5 times, up 220 bucks. So I'm at my account all-time highs. Here's the overall progress on the account for the last 3 phases. Trying to get through phase 3. I'm over halfway there, which is pretty exciting. I'm up at 2,700. Got to get to 35. Let's take a look at the trades here that I took today. They were pretty simple, pretty basic. I was watching 3 stocks. I'll start with AHI here. And on this one, I was watching an equilibrium on the 5 minute time frame. Let me zoom into this and we can see, take a better look at this 5 minute. So we were consolidating. It was a 5 minute downtrend, and then we formed this next lower high, then a higher low, then a lower high, then a higher low. So we're tightening up, and then we had the bull break over that last lower high. So now we're making a move up. And so I marked out this 260 level, and you can see that over here on the 1 minute time frame. So the bell rings, we open, and we immediately drop down to that level. Now, one thing I didn't see that I didn't have marked out, and I should have, was a trough play here. You see how this, there's like a trough here? I call those trough plays. And that's usually a level over here on the, you can see it here on the 1 minute. So I can move this over right to there, 255. So we had a kind of an equilibrium, not really, but you had this little higher low, lower high, lower low. Then we came back up to it and we broke back through it. So that's that trough on the 5 minute. And so you can see that on this next candle, we actually pulled right back to that. I could have actually taken a second trade on that had I had that level marked out, but I didn't. So I jump in it here. I'm selling up there. Really nice profit. And then here we have an inside bar, and then a bull break. So I'm buying that bull break. I didn't want to hold it for too long, seeing how we had this big candle with a rejection and failure. I wasn't sure that we'd actually make it up to the high, but we did. But I made good money on that. And then this next candle drops down. I buy the dip on it and sell it real quick. It was a pretty quick drop. And unfortunately, that was all of the trading that I did, and I didn't capture any of this, but I did make 144 bucks on AHI, so I'm not complaining. ASST was the leading gapper this morning. It made some really spectacular moves this morning pre-market. Then it started to consolidate. We first had an equilibrium on the 1 minute with a high, low, lower, high, higher, low, lower, high, higher, low, lower, high. Then we had this bear break. We broke down below these 2 lows. But then the bulls bought the dip and it started to move back up. And so what that did was, on the 5 minute time frame, this equilibrium, that is these candles here. So it's an inside bar, because anytime you have inside bars like this, and an inside bar is just simply a bar that fits inside of the previous bar. And anytime you have inside bars, go to a smaller time frame in like this, and you'll see an equilibrium most times. Sometimes they'll be a little choppy, but they are there. So this is that bear break that we had. See over here, we had the bear break. Bulls bought the dip. We came back up, and at that point I was like, okay, so now this is going to be a 5 minute equilibrium. We likely have inside bars on the 15 minute, and we do, if you can see those inside bar. All right, so we have a equilibrium forming. We're coming down to here. I want 291 to hold so that we can see this equilibrium play out and break bullish. So back over to the 1 minute time frame. I'm looking at that 295 level. 291, I think, is the low of the previous low. Yeah, so we want 295. So we're watching 295, and that was the level that we came down to right at the open. We came down to it. I bought it right off of that. and I didn't hold it and should have. I just didn't know if we'd get up there. I was playing really conservative today. The target was 337. I sold it right here. I mean, barely made anything. $5.34. And I put in my description of my channel that I didn't have any losses today, but I actually did have one right here. I bought it there, sold it there, so I had one small loss. Okay. And then that was it on ASST. Now, keeping in mind that when I took this trade, I was in two other trades at the exact same time. So it's kind of hard to focus on all three at once. I just saw that I was green and took the profit. Now here's the third trade here. You see on the same 1 minute candle, AHI, ASST, and now IFBD, all on buying the pullback to support on all three of those tickers in that first 1 minute of trading. So it was very tricky. I had to watch them like a hawk. This one, no equilibrium watch on this one. I was just watching these supports down here. And we did pull right back to this support. I bought it when we did. It pops up and I sell it. And then right here, it breaks out over this level. You see that on the 5 minute. It's a more prominent level. So we break out, it pulls back. I jump in it, I hold it, I'm waiting. It's kind of going up and down, up and down. I'm not sure. It gets pretty close to my stop loss, which is down right below the candle. A couple times I thought it was going to stop me out. At this point, I'm already up 100 and like 160 bucks. And what I'm looking to do, no, I'm up 187. That's right. And what I'm looking to do with this trade is get myself up over 200. And so that's what I'm waiting for. I just needed a little bit more. It gave it to me. I sold it, finished the day up $220. And then, of course, it went up a little higher, hits the volume weighted average price, and down it comes. So, and that's, it's a downtrend. It was a downtrend on the 15 minute here. So oftentimes you'll see that a bounce up to the volume weighted average price and a rejection and then continuation downward. So that was it for me. Those are the three stocks I traded. Really quick, really easy. Gotta love these kind of days. And my focus today was on buying the pullbacks rather than buying the breakouts. And it worked pretty well for me. So I guess if I guess the one thing is maybe I shouldn't have played so conservatively today because I could have had a much bigger day. Could have had a big loser too. You never know. Anyways, I hope your trading day went spectacular, and I'm going to get out of here feeling good. I'll see you back here first thing tomorrow morning. Thanks for watching, and take care of yourselves. Bye.